Okay, test try access wireless. If my phone doesn't shut off for me, it only gives me 30 seconds before the screen shuts off, no matter what. Great scan there.
Es wireless for English, press 1. Para español, oprime el número 2.
Okay, no problems.
For English, press 1.
All that was really finding the speakerphone. Okay, so let's find out what the secret mental health problems that got documented on 114 are.
Hello. Thank you for calling in.
Something number on there?
Thank you for calling SCL HEALTH Green Mountain. If you are having a medical or psychiatric emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please listen carefully to all options as they have recently changed. Needing lab results, having non-urgent questions for your provider, don't like hold times, or don't like playing phone tag? Get your information a lot quicker by accessing and managing your own health record online at www.mychart.sclhealth.org. Sign up today. If you are calling regarding a medication refill, please contact your pharmacy directly and they will send us a request electronically. Please also allow 48 hours, Monday through Friday, to process the request. Thank you for calling SCL Health Green Mountain. If you are having a medical or psychiatric emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please listen carefully to all options as they have recently changed. Needing lab results, having non-urgent questions for your provider, don't like hold times, or don't like playing phone tag? Get your information a lot quicker by accessing and managing your own health record online at www.mychart.sclhealth.org. Sign up today. If you are calling regarding a medication refill, please contact your pharmacy directly and they will send us a request electronically. Please also allow 48 hours, Monday through Friday, to process the request prior to contacting the pharmacy again. If you are calling to schedule an appointment or speak with a patient, thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible.
This is tons of fun. Okay. So, let's document exactly where I stand right now.
Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible.
Okay, so there we are. Can't see it very well because I've turned down. Mental health problem. It's SCL Healthcare Group. That's 114.
Thank you for your patience.
20.
Your call is very important to us.
So
Our patient
just on the
service
14th, it's now the
representatives are
7th.
assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible.
Monday, they just decided they're going to turn it into a mental health problem. Again, how many years of this shall we go? Okay. Now I called this Pam. I missed the phone call on Monday. My fault. Phone turned off. I turned it off. I must have turned off the vibrator too, or whatever. I missed it. And
Thank you for your
maybe I
patience.
was
Your
asleep.
call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible.
So here we are. I have no doctors saying mental health problems, playing phone games, and there goes my dystonia. Okay? Probably might have been a fake diagnosis.
Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible.
It can't be dystonia. You just can't get a dystonia diagnosis. Can't. Can't get a referral.
Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Our patient service representatives are assisting other callers. One of them will be with you as soon as possible.
This is my life. Endless series of this for 8 years now. Oh my goodness. We can commit any fraud we want relentlessly for 8 years now, and we just say you're crazy. So let's document some documentation. Since we're wasting time.
Thank you for your patience. Your
Wasting
call is
Leif's
very important
life.
to us.
8 years of this medical bullshit now.
Thank you for calling SCL HEALTH. This is Lisa. Can you please hold? There's not one patient ahead of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, thank you for holding. This is Lisa. How can I help you?
Yeah, I called earlier this morning. I was trying to get some paperwork, I guess, or figure out what's going on with my case. And I was told Pam was supposed to call me, and I just wanted to see if I could fill a safe.
Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Last name?
Bennett?
Well, actually, she left a voicemail for you to call back. So give me a moment. I'll see if she's available, okay?
Okay. Hello.
Hello? Hi, it's Pam over at Dr. Shuherk. Let me get back in your chart here. I was just returning your call from earlier. And,
What time was that?
about 10 o'clock this
Yeah.
morning.
Okay. Exactly. No, that's fine. Thank you. That's what I thought.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I'm just trying to get whatever documentation I can on my my case, my situation for the DVR, the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. I need to get the Med 9 form and that stuff to them. And I was wondering about my referral to get the genetic testing for the dystonia.
I know that the doctor from, let's see,
CHPG.
yeah, so Dr. Wilson from the
CHPG Neuroscience and Spine.
Yeah. So, let's see, he told us that you would, you need some B12.
Yeah.
And he said he had left you a message that you could come in to get a shot of B12.
I never received that. I never received that message. Okay, well, I'll check it out. I'll recheck all my records and everything. But part of the problem probably is my Lifeline cheap phone. It's like 3G technology that won't even use the Google Apps for your guys' Google Apps that won't even let me download it. It's so old, bad technology that it won't even download the apps I need for my health chart stuff. So that's probably the problem right there. So I'm just gonna have to keep calling and calling and calling.
According to Dr. Shuherk, now Dr. Wilson was going to get you in touch with the geneticist.
Okay. Okay.
Dr. Shuherk did not leave any mention of, he just talked about the B12.
Okay.
He did not, and he put in his note here that Dr. Wilson is getting you in touch with the geneticist.
Okay.
That is about it. I didn't get any other messages about any kind of forms that needed filled out or
Okay.
nothing.
Okay, well, this is pretty standard. I talked to Dr. Wilson about this, and I also kind of talked to Dr. Shuherk about this too, and it's in the notes even about I have dystonia, so I kind of it's a disability. I kind of need to get it documented so I can go to the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation and try to get some job that'll work with my disability. But if I can't get the documentation on the Med 9 form or anything like that, then I can't take it to them. So I'm just gonna, have to deal with that department and somehow, hand them over all these.
Because what Dr. Wilson and Dr. Shuherk said that your diagnosis was peripheral neuropathy and not dystonia.
Well, I have documentation otherwise already sent over there. So this is for me. Understand my position. This has become an 8-year game of how many doctors I've gone through now, 8 years of, you know, basically refusing to fill out the Med-9 form at this point. And so I'm just going to document it as much as I can. I'll go to the Department of DVR, Department of Vocational Rehabilitation and Disability, and all I can do is keep documenting it. So I'll try to get a hold of Dr. Zachary Wilson for the genetic testing, but there's got to be, you know, how many doctors can keep. So where do you have this information that says it's not dystonia? I'd like to hear.
Well, the note that Dr. Shuherk wrote from Dr. Wilson.
Okay, I need to get copies of that note. So exactly who's saying it's not dystonia?
Okay, let me go back to the phone call on the 14th.
Okay, I didn't receive a telephone call on the 14th. I missed that call.
No. Dr. Wilson called Dr. Shuherk on the 14th.
Okay. And said it wasn't dystonia. Okay, so you're directly saying, Dr. Wilson is directly saying it's not dystonia. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how is he making that judgment? I would like to know.
In the note that I have here, that the patient has a peripheral neuropathy by Dr. Zach's assessment and does not have dystonia.
It directly says that. I need to get a copy of that note.
Nonetheless, Dr. Wilson is getting patient in touch with a geneticist who can look at his family tree, including his dad, who has dystonia.
So there's no.
Whether or not it's consistent by way of recessive development.
Okay. So Dr. Wilson is a DO, osteopath, correct? And his reasoning in his when he did his appointment, said he couldn't fill out the Med-9 form, and pretty much said it was dystonia. I have a thing saying it is dystonia, so I need to get a copy of that note right there that you just read to me that says it's not dystonia.
Okay, you're going to have to, I mean, Dr. Shuherk is the one that's going to have to release this. I can't do that.
So.
This is a telephone message. It's not.
No. I'm trying to get a copy of the note. I'll come in and get it, or whatever I have to do, whatever needs to be done for me to get a copy of my medical records. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, no. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I'm just Dr. Shuherk is not in. I need to find out from him how, or have him put that in the form of a note so we can print it off. This is a telephone call.
Okay.
You see what I mean? So I'm going to have to talk to him first and see how we need to, if he can do that so we can.
What do you mean if he can do that?
Legally I can't do that.
So
legal. I have to have him do it.
That's.
Put it in an actual note.
Okay. So it's Dr. So I can't really get quite clear exactly what you're saying there. It's is it Dr. Shuherk saying I do not have dystonia, or is it Dr. Zach Wilson in Shuherk's note?
In his phone call.
In his phone call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but I've just, where can I get the facts and evidence that he's basing this on, and what assessment his specific in the appointment, he specifically said I need to refer you to a dystonia specialist because I'm a neuropathy osteopath specialist. So he was saying he can't make that call, which I can understand that he can't make the call, but how is he making the call that I don't have dystonia?
That's what I'm saying is that he was talking to Dr. Shuherk on the phone.
Yes.
So Dr. Shuherk is just interpreting what he's saying on the phone.
Okay.
So I need to have Dr. Shuherk call and talk to you directly.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well,
I'm kind of a fourth party in all this, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And that's.
So let me just send him a message to call you, so that you can talk with him directly. Okay?
Okay. Also, Well, there's a new note on my thing that happened on the 14th also. So I'd like to get that documented also. I'd also like to
right, that's the telephone call I was talking to you about.
Okay. Well, there's a new note that happened on the 14th that's on my chart, so I'll get that all clarified. That's all documented. And also, I'd like to also find out more about how that new note might possibly deal with the referral that I never received from Dr. Ian Bach, and the information I never received from there also. And I'd like to know how they're getting to this position that I do not have dystonia when they're saying they are not qualified to judge whether I have dystonia. They can't play both sides of the field here of saying I'm not qualified to judge whether you have dystonia, but I am qualified to say you don't have it. 8 years of.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I totally understand what you're saying, but I can't, at this point, I have to refer you to the doctor. I cannot.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Also, I'd like to, how can I get the facts and evidence of my dystonia? I have plenty of videotapes, plenty of pictures, tons of it for years now that doctors keep refusing to take. That's another catch-22 in this whole you don't have dystonia thing. Your doctors keep refusing, 8 years, well, not refusing to take the video of it, but good 2 years since 2017 now, doctors refusing to take video or pictures of my dystonia, which I have. It's intermittent. I cannot make it happen. I have no control over that. So how can I get that done? Is there a way to possibly get doctors to actually document the facts and evidence of my dystonia? Well, they keep 8 years now of doctors basically saying you don't have dystonia, even though we're not qualified to judge whether you do have it, but we can certainly judge that you don't have it. 8 years of that now.
As far as video and pictures,
yeah.
That I don't know. I don't know how you would go about that. That would have to probably go, I don't know, honestly. I don't know, because I know doctors, the only ones that do that are, different kinds of specialists, but I don't know what kind you would.
Well, we're specifically talking about dystonia here.
Right, no, I understand what you're saying, but, we don't take pictures to prove anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah. So,
I don't know where you would do that.
Yeah, I've been trying for, like I said, for years now with this. There's a 50% chance I would have dystonia. It's a genetic disorder, and years and years of doctors now can find every way possible for it to not be dystonia.
Not be?
Yeah, even though they're not qualified to make the judgment that it is, they certainly are qualified to make the judgment that it isn't.
Well, and I think if I can just get you in touch with Dr. Shuherk, he would have more knowledge about what to do with this.
Okay. Well, then I would like to get a scheduled date when this phone call is going to happen. So it's not just going to be this phone tag game or how I can get this documented. So I'll call you back Monday or, whenever.
Dr. Shuherk just had surgery today, so I am going to send him a message today. He will be at home.
Okay.
That's all I know at this point.
Okay, so really, from that point, I'm really needing to go to another doctor at this point. Does that sound fair and make sense to you? That I need to go.
He's still willing to take care of you.
Okay, well, but he's having surgery and everything, and I appreciate that. But from my point of view, I'm getting misdiagnosed, and I understand he's having surgery, so he's not going to be available. So I really need to go to another doctor, another medical corporation, and try to get my dystonia diagnosed properly. I just want to make sure I'm not, I'm not trying to commit any medical fraud, or anything. That's what I'm trying to document. That this is all I can do within this corporate medical scam called healthcare in America, is just keep documenting how it doesn't work. So that's what I'll do Monday. Is I'll keep trying to get a hold of Dr. Shuherk. I'll keep trying to get a hold of Dr. Zachary Wilson. And on Monday, I'll just document it. I'm also going to try to, find another primary care provider and another specialist to try to get my dystonia diagnosed properly. That sound reasonable to you? All is that's medically okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll give a call back Monday and keep the phone tag game going until I can get Dr. Shuherk documented. Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye.
There it is.